Coach, when you look back at the last 4.5 minutes of that game when they were up by 8 and you guys came back, what sticks out most in your mind?
I mean, it was a similar response that we had in Detroit. And, you know, you're going to go back and I'm going to be critical of how we found ourselves in that environment. But from that point on, you know, you give them immense credit. And it was the same attitude, the same type of qualities that let us claw back from a 13-point deficit in Detroit. And we're just, you know, we're figuring each other out. But that ingredient that enabled us to, like, not roll over and find a way to win on the road is a fantastic quality.
And on top of that, not having...
I mean, that was there's a few things with that. He to me, and statistically, you know, it's not a no-brainer when you listen to what I'm going to say. He was our crown jewel in a blatant way tonight. We have talent, no doubt, but he emerged in significant ways throughout the game. I thought that he and we did a pretty good job of executing a play at the end of the game, trying to find ways to either get him straight up or on a high-low, and we were able to do that. But Joel Embiid carried us tonight, and we needed him, particularly offensively.
Can you kind of walk us through all the looks you gave Trae Young and eventually settling on Ben Simmons at the end of the game?
Yeah, and you know, he jumped into the game. They had a 40-point first period, and then I think for the rest of the game they had, you know, 60. And I thought our defense was as a team was pretty good for the remaining 3 periods. We turned them over 21 times. I think we had 12 steals. And to your point, you know, trying to figure out Trae is always difficult. And I thought Ben coming in when he did and us putting sort of that length on Trae, it helped us. You know, he started the game so well, we needed to find an answer.
Coach, what was the adjustment that you guys made? You were down early in the first half, but you were able to kind of get it closer to the half. What was the adjustments you made?
We're really just trying to do what we said we were going to do better. And it starts with, you know, pick and roll defense with Trae. It starts with pickup points, how far up the court we want to try to impose our will. It starts with what do you want to do, you know, defending like side out of bounds defense, making it difficult to find stuff easy. We tried to stalk Trae. We tried to, you know, just make his life sort of a war of attrition, if you will. And I give Atlanta credit. I think that Lloyd does a great job with them, and the kids respond to Lloyd, and I give them credit. They played very well.
Three-point shooting was a struggle again tonight. Was that just missing good looks, or was some of the offense not being run the right way? Or?
There was probably not many, but there would have been, say, a handful you wish you could have back. Not so much because they were forced threes, just they were probably, for me, too early in the clock, and we didn't sort of, you know, test sort of the waters with Joel enough. I think that when you do throw it into Joel, they do a good job of double teaming him. At that point, you're going to have to make threes. But early in the clock, there were probably a few you wished you had back. Other than that, I think we took the one shots that the game told us to take.
Joe got doubled pretty heavily. How do you think he handled that?
I think he did a pretty good job. Like his turnovers, I think he ended up with 7. It might not reflect my opinion that I think he did quite well. I think in general, you know, him trying to find people and us trying to space in places that he knew where his outlets were was decent. It's still a work in progress. But I think by and large, I thought he did a good job of trying to get the ball deep and responded to his double teams better. I wouldn't say it's an A, but it's not a C.
Were you given an explanation on Mike Scott's ejection?
I was, and I look forward to seeing it. They just felt like the contact was excessive. I thought it was going to be a flagrant 1. They deemed it a flagrant 2, and they justified it because they said it was just a unnatural play and that it was too excessive.
Thanks, Brett.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.